Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Tuning in to Miss Adriana Spirit. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure. Where are you calling from?
Texas.
First thing I pick up, I get the sense that there was a woman who is around you that might have raised kids by herself. Does this make sense?
Maybe my grandmother?
Your grandmother. She's on the other side.
Yeah.
She's sharing with me, she's in your company right now because she's a guide, and she went through something very similar to what you're going through in the sense of a dynamic between another relationship, a marriage. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And she was a praying woman, correct?
Yeah.
And have you put out prayers for this as well?
Like just for guidance?
Yes.
Yes.
She's hearing you. She just wants to acknowledge that she hears you. So what she wants to say is from her own experience that you're walking on eggshells right now.
Yeah.
And everything is explosive. And it's a very hard, toxic environment for the both of you because you're not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know, I don't want to make light of the situation because I know this is difficult. And she says that it's taking a toll on your mental health, Adriana.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's you or your partner, but I feel like hats seem to be very important, like wearing hats all the time. Is that you or is that your partner?
Probably him.
He's wearing them a lot. Yes. And like he'll go out in the hat all the time, like a ball cap and everything like that.
Yeah.
She's pointing to the person who's also accountable for this mix. Okay.
Okay.
She says this is taking a toll on your health as well. Not only mental health, but if you love someone, and I know this is someone that you love because you've been with each other for so many years, that sometimes we got to set them free and let them do what they need to do, because I think one of the two of you is asking for a separation. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard because you want things to work out. And sometimes separating apart and seeing a bigger picture, sometimes you see what you really need from the situation.
Yes.
And that's what happened to her. So she wants to just give you that tidbit, because if you really do love someone, you set them free and go, okay, and then bless them. But that doesn't mean it's over. And there's been discussion about counseling of some level, but that hasn't been fulfilled. Is that correct?
Not really. I think maybe just once, but then that was it.
Right. Well, she encourages you to keep going, for that kind of support. But it doesn't mean it's over. The separation is just to clear the air so you can both see from a different perspective and how valuable you each other are in each other's lives, because this has been over a decade. Is that correct?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And is there a child involved or kids?
Yes.
Yeah, this is why it's so important. Because also, I think one of the kids might have mentioned maybe you guys should just split. It would be better. Has one of the kids said that?
They've mentioned something like, I said, okay, are we, separating, or is there a divorce? There's been mentions of that.
They pick up on it, yeah. Anyway, she wants to leave you with that, and she's been there with you, and she's guiding you over this situation. Thank you for sharing your time with me, Miss Adriana.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. And if you'd like to call into the show like Adriana, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. We're going to find some other services and upcoming events to support our show. And you can tune into your spirit each and every day by subscribing to the podcast on your favorite forum. And be social with me at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube too. I'd love to hear from you.
Semi was in the center lane and just turned right in front of us. Decided I needed to get a hold of an attorney. Never really heard anything from this attorney for 2 years. Decided I couldn't use him no more. I contacted Konoski Bresney. He did more in 2 weeks than that other attorney did in 3 years. I could definitely not have done this on my own if it wasn't for Todd. Sorry. He changed my life.
Why do you need a personal injury lawyer? Hi, I'm Todd Bresney of Konoski Bresney. When you are harmed, insurance companies should compensate you fully and fairly. but they're in the business of caring about their own bottom lines and not about your losses. At Konoski Bresney, we get your worth. For close to 50 years, we've been your hometown attorneys. So call Konoski Bresney at 888, the letter U, count and the number 2, or see me on the web at bresneylaw.com. It won't cost you a thing to see if we can help.